How nasal breathing can strengthen male health. In this video, you will learn why poor nasal breathing reduces male strength and deteriorates male health, and how improving nasal breathing can strengthen male health. At the end of the video, you will receive a bonus. I will tell you how you can strengthen male power with the help of breathing exercises. Our nose is here not for beauty and for poking into other people's business, but it is needed for warming, cleaning the air, and most importantly, for normal oxygen saturation of the blood. Why? Because there are certain minimal barriers in the nose that ensure normal air pressure in the lower respiratory tract and in the lungs themselves, in order for the blood to be properly saturated with oxygen. But if your nose breathes poorly, then the blood is not saturated with oxygen, and oxygen is our main fuel. We can go without food for a month or two. Without water, we can last 5 days, but without oxygen, we would die in a few minutes. We can survive without water for 5 days, but without oxygen, we would die within minutes. And when there is not enough oxygen entering our body, our organs and systems begin to suffer from this, including the brain and heart. That is, they take the oxygen first and the rest of the organs get whatever is left over. But if you have a poor nasal breathing, if you snore, if, God forbid, you have sleep apnea, it hits your body very hard. He suffers a lot and he doesn't care about any sexual functions or male health. He just needs to maintain the function of the heart and the brain, and he doesn't care about what happens below. That's why men often start to suffer from this. Male power decreases, male health is disrupted. He often starts to get up at night and run to the toilet. Then he goes to the urologist, saying we often urinate at night. The urologist says, yes, you have prostatitis, you have adenoma, drink Prostamol or something else and you will be happy. And the reason can often be simply a poorly breathing nose. Therefore, it is very important to ensure that your nose breathes, and then you will receive the most important fuel for your body, oxygen. But you know, the most important thing, my friends, nasal breathing can be restored, and it must be restored. You can make dependencies from the problem or operation with this twisted nasal septum, or remove the chronic swelling that prevents you from breathing. In any case, nasal breathing needs to be restored, and then you will start getting oxygen and your body will start working normally, fuel will go, energy will go, and your male health will definitely recover. But as a bonus, you will also get a normal influx of oxygen to your brain, a normal influx of oxygen to your heart, and your brain will work better and your whole body will work better. Therefore, if you have a bad nose breath, if you snore, if you have, God forbid, night breathing delays, run to the ear, nose and throat, restore your nose, and everything will be fine. Often patients who come to me after surgery begin to thank me profusely for convincing them to restore their nasal breathing. Most often this is a disguised overwork. You see, the nose breathes poorly. You ask, do you snore? And so on. In general, we come to the conclusion with the patient that we need to restore the nose. And when these patients return after surgery, they say, you know, we have discovered a second breath. The head is boiling, ready to do sports. But the most important thing is an unbearable male power. And now the promised bonus for those whose nose already breathes like a steam engine. What should we do in this case? You will ask me, how can we strengthen our manly strength? There is one way, with the help of nasal breathing, how you can improve potency. For this, there are breathing exercises. The simplest thing you can find is the Strelnikova breathing exercise. Just search for it on the internet or on YouTube. If you don't like this technique, you can use the breathing exercise from yoga, which is called pranayama. The technique is more peaceful than shooting, but it still actively saturates the body with oxygen. And you already know, if oxygen starts to enter your body, all life functions will be enhanced, including male health. Therefore, engage in breathing exercises, strengthen your potency, and give happiness to your loved ones.